Investec, sponsors of the Investec Challenge.
Martin, England's heaviest ever defeat at Twickenham. Humiliating is a word that springs to mind. If that's not the right word, what is?
It was a heavy defeat, and it was difficult and uncomfortable. But again, we've created lots of, in fact, probably more try score opportunities than we have done in the first two games. We just didn't take them, and at times we've been on attack and gone 75 yards the other way to concede, and that's killed us in the game. Our players didn't stop trying right till the final whistle, and they were creating chances right to the end. We just didn't take any of them. The execution was poor in the final third, and we've suffered a very heavy defeat, and the guys are desolate in there. And I said to them, look, it's about character this week. We've got to get our heads up, and it's about people standing up, and all of us as a group, players, management and coaches, getting on with the job.
You talked about the points that you left out there. What about the 42 you gave away?
Yes. It's going to kill you, isn't it? You're chasing the game. You're 26 points, 20 points to 6 down during the first half. You're chasing the game a little bit. We said at half time, let's do it step by step. And we had to score the next points. We didn't. We conceded a try pretty quickly. Then it's just very, very difficult in terms of trying to win the game and get back into it. But we created plenty of chances after that, and we didn't take them. And we just, we could have had 2 or 3 tries ourselves. That's all what ifs. And on the scoreboard, it's a heavy defeat, and that's just massively disappointing.
You can throw stats around here until the cows come home, Martin, but I mean, they made, 10, by my calculation, 10 visits to the 22, scored 36 points. We made 7, or England made 7, no points whatsoever. I mean, you're a good gut instinct rugby man. What does that tell you about a team in that position?
You just said it. We didn't score points. You just stated the obvious.
Yeah, why? Why?
We didn't execute in their 22, Graham, did we? We didn't put chances away. We created try-scoring opportunities, and we didn't put them away. Now, we just have to have a little bit more composure and back ourselves to score tries.
You said that last week, though, Martin. I mean, a lot of mistakes this week look very familiar to last week. I mean, definition of daftness is making the same mistakes repeatedly. Were England daft today?
You've got young players out there making decisions in difficult international circumstances. They've played a team whose defence was very good. At times today, we created chances and were stopped by good defence. The chance in the first half Dylan had. I think Becky's Bota and it might have been Peterson got across and stopped us scoring. So we're not, it's not changed. 80 minutes of rugby's not changed. We created more opportunities in that game than probably England have against South Africa in the last 3 or 4 times they've played them. But as I say, we've learnt a brutal lesson.
You could easily, Martin, have made a few changes after the Australia game, and you chose not to make as many people thought that you might. Did you feel your faith in the team was repaid today?
It's not about my faith in the team. It's about us learning and growing as a team, and they're our best players. It doesn't change. 80 minutes doesn't change it.
Are they still your best players?
I could chop and change the team every week. It's not going to get us any better. We have to have faith in the guys we've got there, Graham.
But are they still your best players right now? Do you think that right now, instinctively, they're your best players?
Yes, of course they are. They're our best young players, and they've had a very heavy defeat, and they're desolate about it. And as I said, we've got to put it right. It's all going to be about character this week.
And you'll pick them next week?
Well, we'll see. We'll name the team on Tuesday, and we'll go from there.
But if by definition they're your best players, you'll pick them next week, won't you?
Our squad is the best squad of players we've got, and from that we can pick our best team.
New Zealand, is that the perfect game to be having next week?
Oh, it's the game we've got. It doesn't matter what we want, does it? It's the game we've got. We're playing possibly the best team in the world on form at the moment. So, as I said, it's a real character week for all of us. We're going to get sniped at by the media, and rightly so. That's the score. If you lose 42-6 at home, you're going to get what you get, and we have to take that on the chin. But we have to bounce back as characters and put our hands up next week and play our hearts out.
What will you do tonight, Martin? Go away and try and forget about it, pick it up tomorrow? Or go away and put a wet towel over your head or kick the cat, metaphorically?
You don't forget about that, do you? You don't forget about that in a long, long time, and you shouldn't forget about it because it was a brutal lesson for all of us to learn. But we can either pack it all in and give up, or we can come back on Monday morning and start training and getting ready for the New Zealand game.
Do that. Thank you.
Investec, sponsors of the Investec Challenge. Investec, sponsors of the Investec Challenge.